Kenny. Ooh, does take off the toenail on kick it. Amanek waiting to take another shot. It does cost him his life. They'll be deploying a smoke grenade and perhaps even pincering on this. You can see flashbangs, everything invested towards short. Kick it just caught a face full, and now Adren has caught a whole lot of lead too. They're losing players, but they've lost more than just the players themselves. They've lost their health pools. Hunter will finish off onto Adren. James forced out of the window on 12 himself. The Goosh Central. It is a 3v3, but it's a 3-2.2, it feels like. Look at James, look at Kickert, down to a fraction of their health. 14 between them.
Big problems here in the early stages. They are locked on in. They don't know where to head, and Sanji, it's unlikely he goes to this corner. Gives away the barrel of the gun there. Hunter will not miss.
Smoke off connector with a perfect smoke as well. Eradicates a lot of risk, means he can really focus towards the A ramp now, and that's exactly what James is. Remember, one bullet will be enough. Not for James, unfortunately, even with the dink. It's the dinks.
What?
This could actually still fall apart.
Yeah,
I don't know what's just happened there.
Pulled himself back into the round with 2 Glock long-range dinks. Suddenly, Hunter and Jax, they can't be so nonchalant about this push. James tucks himself in for the after plant. There is a kit on Jax, no smoke, so kick it. Oh, he's been spotted and eliminated, so they can focus all of their attention. Hunter does save the day, and G2 will prevail, albeit after some VP heroics keeping a round that looked like it was going to be a quickie, more competitive.
4.3, so very, very close on those two maps, and normally maps we talk about being CT bias. James going to be pushed on back by this early Molotov flash combo. Guess who's waiting on the other side will be Jax and Mr. Nexa. Nexa won't actually be able to do any damage. Just as well, Jax had only just started to transition over, so I'm not sure what led them to make that call or to why, but hold up, they aren't saving. They're actually all going back through CT spawn right now. We're going to have one coming through the underpass. It looks like they want to go for this.
Interesting. G2 looked like they were playing for the long game. Now, well, they have got a short period of time to actually find all 5 members of VP who have set themselves up for that. Jax goes down, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of this one. We'll see Kenny perhaps try and sneak away from Buster. Does well to find just 1 frag, but it will just be preservation at this point.
Before they're going into round number 5 here, but as you mentioned, KENNYS certainly can. Hunter, known to be a bit of a Mirage specialist, known for his aggression, pushing around the map, and KENNYS as well. AWP strikes first. Adren removed. Hunter sits in the smoke. A lot of this in CSGO right now. You get a slight advantage. From sitting in this smoke, you will get vision a few seconds before, and that is sort of an example of it. That's just good positioning from Hunter, and he fades away as well.
That is such a perfect execution of that strategy. Getting away as well. Buster completely exposed to an angle that he'd completely forgotten existed, and that's talking of forgotten. It's a G2 smoke that's landed on that side of connector, but not quite perfect.
Yeah, it's just missed, but potentially good enough to do the job they need it for while they can readjust ramp.
Wow, that was quick.
That was insanely quick. And Kicker comes back for another here. This time, well, he won't pull off the same heroics from the A ramp like we saw yesterday. Actually, not yesterday. Their game against FaZe, right? Where he pulled off that banger. That was quite the shots right there and the reaction speed. But James now will have to do his best to take some territory back. 40 seconds left. Bomb heading towards B. Looks like that's going to be the finish.
I think you might be right, Chad. The bomb's in the Bartmans right now.
You're really pushing that one,
I'm trying to make it a thing.
See if it becomes a thing.
The T-shirt's being dropped next week, actually. It's a new brand I'm working on. The Bartmans.
Yeah, it's like
Mirage.
It's kind of cool, I guess. 20 seconds, what are they up to? What are they up to?
Not much. I think saving the Krieg is probably the best option for them going forward, but 15 seconds remaining. There's James removed. Might as well give it a go, Sanji. Hold your breath, tuck in.
Tuck in, mate.
And off he goes. Down.
So the thing is, the reason Sanji went for that there is if he held on to that gun, he knew he was going to have to drop it for James next round anyway.
Was created, you know?
It's exciting to see live. Yeah, you can't put a price on live, Hank, but Dave and Busters do. Adrian will ahead Nexa right out of the gate, and now Jax is going to be Molotoved out of the line of sight, but no one was home to hold into the scope. They leap. Kenny does find one, but that's not the rifler. It's Jax to ahead 1. Buster's gone. 2v2. Hunter's off angle looks dreamy.
Oh, it really does, doesn't it? He didn't stand a chance there. That does the really encapsulation of the off angle. You can see what it does to them. As we have James, he's used to this position alone out there on the map. This time planting though. No saves here. 2 and 5 his name. And, well, 2 and 6.
Good nade. That's going to be relayed to his connector player of Nexa. On high alert, but James has completely outplayed Kenny right there.
Towards the A side.
Jax, he's so surrounded. And they're doing the crouch mechanic here to just crab walk into Jax's line of sight. This will be the second round for VP.
Max playing a very awkward off angle on the balcony there, but one of his specialties is the off angles.
Kicker was so ready for that. And now this will be the commitment. They're flooding into the A site. Kenny will have nades thrown his way, flashes, Molotovs, the whole shebang. And Amanek not going to have anything spotted on the cross. Yet to see the bomb go down, it's going to be planted on the aggressive side, connector side, and Amanek actually does catch him. Adren goes down, the smoke faded, and now Nexus catching more and more. 3v3, this round is not all said and done. It looked so good for VP.
It really did. They've got a good chance still, though. This is a key frag. Hunter continues to deliver with an M4A1S, spotting the back of one. KENNYS will be flashed off. He's holding towards ticket booth right now. 10 seconds remain. The bomb not planted as of yet. What's the next move? I don't think they have many chances. James will nail the shot, but he's got to find a couple more here. He has no time to plant. Off he goes. He realizes the round has slipped away. It's better that he saves the orb, Chad, and that's exactly what he'll do. Seems like he's reeled it in somewhat. Obviously, after doing it for so long, teams are going to be aware of it. So it seems like he's just kind of changed his game plan up a little bit. We have got KENNYS going down here, but there is a quick reply from Jax.
Looking at it, but things from a sense of, it's not, the importance level isn't as high for me as what it is for these guys. And I think the smoke, it's obviously a thing that plagues them every day in the server.
Every day.
But I'm not sure if it's a good or a bad thing. Some things have to be random in the game, right? Well, not random, but some things have to favor.
Certainly. Yeah, and I mean, if I had to choose between the mini-map bug, smoke glitch,
and this one,
I'd take this one every day of the week. If anything, it's a risk reward because you are, yes, you have an advantage, but you are sitting like a plum in smokes. And I've seen a lot of people spraying into the center of smokes. Very commonplace now.
Gameplay that way. Yeah. And instead of being like, oh yeah, that's good.
Nexus will open things up though. Been a quiet EPL season for him so far. KENNYS though, I'm not sure why he has to take that pick. The time was running pretty low. He felt comfortable. There was no pressure being applied, and now Amanek, he certainly got some. So it's a barrel of the AK, though, and now focuses his efforts towards the window, looking to see if they cross over. They know exactly where he is. Do they dare push forward?
This is very promising. Hunter is going to get flashed off of his corner, but his job now is to deal with the player on the bomb. James arrived on short, though. Amanek caught through the smoke. This is looking very promising for the 4VP.
Fully flashed in that spot. It's pretty impressive, I have to say.
Yeah, good stuff from VP as they battle back here. Now, we know this is their map choice. You've heard us say it a million times. And now that they've got 4 rounds with the chance to put 5 on the board, this game starts to get interesting.
Certainly does. Into the Palace aggression. Nexa, however, does catch 1, and good damage inflicted onto Kick at a 2 versus 3. I will remind you that Kenny and Hunter do not have Kevlar. There is a kit on Nexa that could become valuable. Kick only got the flashbang.
Oh, he flashed himself. No! Oh, dear. Bomb down in T-spawn, and James left alone. I don't think he'll account for Kenny's position. He's made too much noise at this stage, and it should be dealt with in due course. There we go. Oh, no. Kick out. My heart bleeds for him.
Oh, and Jax, is he really the only one responsible for watching it from this angle while exposed to ramp? They're walking up. Sanji and Buster, as you mentioned their names, they are... Oh, he wants to swing. He brings the fight, gets the bomb, confirms it. Kicker and Buster do bust into the site. Kenny's missing shots as he falls. Jane will punish. That could be a bit of a blunder that haunts them as well. Amanek is on short. Hunter to rotate through CT. It's a nightmare. And James already looking exactly at Hunter. A jiggle would be his only option.
It's looking good for VP. Smoke deployed on the site. Not on the bomb. Bullet to the head. Not connecting towards CT spawn there. The orb rattles off another shot. Hunter surely done for here. Trying to get the incendiary out. Finds 1 single kill, but down to 3 HP. Will have a very limited chance to actually do anything with this. James should take him down with the pistol, and there we have it.
But they will be going for a window boost. Very common play. Actually, not window. Connector through.
Fnatic style? No, not going into jungle. Instead, straight through the smoke. And the A site wide open.
That was easy.
That's a rare occurrence. Nexa will connect with his P250, and Jax already just beheads James down to 3 HP. So he's hanging on by but a thread. Into another one. Nexa falling more to a more passive line, wants to make sure they're fully exposed to the Palace player, and now they're just having to choose between the two painful angles. Kick it, trying to claw one back and did catch one. Kenny's crouching around, making it difficult, and that's the conversion. G2 take the pistol cleanly. He's going to get, surely not. If he gets his frag onto Sanji waiting this long, and he's even going to smoke it off. Kick it. Not the timing! No! Oh no!
Yeah, it's all gone very wrong very quickly. Hunter's trademark move has worked out. And again, Nexa offering the round up, it seems. He still manages to nail the shot towards the murder hole.
But it feels like today they've had a bit of a wake-up call. Maybe Malik's been on the blower, giving them their marching orders, because today they've looked cleaner.
They really have. This is a much better showing and a bit of aggression now from Virtus.Pro as they start to be mowed down one by one. Jane will have something to say about it with the M4. He's fighting back from that connector. Sanji as well, starting to wake up. It's a little bit too late, but still a 3-on-3.
I'm the stats guy
That's
for
right.
everything. It is Mr. Sparkle.
I got it.
You've nailed
You
it.
nailed it!
I'm a bit of a Simpsons aficionado, not gonna lie to you.
And you use words like aficionado, so... Ooh, Kenny! That's James gone. Kick-It's Famas and a tagged up Sanji will be all they have to defend against this. It should be enough then. Kick-It. He's managed to get two in all onto Amanek, who's exposed his back. Sanji trades. We're off to another round.
Much headway today. And with a 15-6 scoreline, I think it's pretty tough out there right now for anybody on that VP side. It'll be some nades. They push him back. Jax is now in the mix of it. Buster will find that opening. The start coming online. And, oh, hold up a second. Kenny and Jax, they want to put a stop to that very quickly. Have plucked Adren and Kick-It as trades back in their favor. And now, with a 3-on-4 situation, knocking on death's door, Virtus.Pro, they need to hope for a multi-kill lineup, or maybe some information from Sanji, who's pushing through the B apartments, has to deal with one below him towards the underpass, and the timing, it's just not going to work on out. James, 1-on-4, the world against him. He can't even save.
He can, but it wouldn't really work out for him. It is going to be the final round for G2. A compelling victory here on the dusty streets of Mirage. He's got behind them at this point. They have no idea. They're setting up their smoke for CT spawn as we speak. That's going to be deployed by either Sanji or Adren. Both of them go down. And at this stage, Hunter could find himself a few frags. Smoke down towards the long doors. Not really sure what's happened there. He must have misthrown the smoke, and Hunter will get himself his second frag, maybe even a third here. Can't quite find a shot. One would do it. There it is. Jax will nail it, and his kicker left in a 4 versus 1. Nade lands at his front door, and he should be taken care of momentarily.
Amanek looks like he wants a knife for a second there. Does manage to get the kill, and G2 do convert the pistol. It doesn't look, but looking at it again, you know, I'm the first one here to be saying I'm probably talking out my ass.
This is the only Counter-Strike going on right now. If you're a pro and you know, let us know.
Jax is close to receive. No Molotov landing up in the skies just yet, but the trademark execute will come on out. Molotov will hold him at bay for 7 seconds. Do they want to push it? Doesn't look like it.
And that, by holding them at bay, leads Kenny to hold the line for this fight. Bang! Adren's gone. 3 members of VP still sticking around the site, and the flashes from Kenny are relentless. They still haven't managed to get across. Nobody has passed where Adren just fell. Sanji still having a standoff with Jax on long, and they haven't necessarily ran out of time. But this is getting... Oh, there we go. This is getting a little awkward. Look at Kenny. He wants to push in, stop the plant. A shot over the box. He does find Buster with the deagle. There is more where that came from, though. Anticipating Sanji from somewhere, but it's actually from long after the first kill onto Jax. Leaves these two in a rather awkward circumstance if they boosted, though.
Yeah, could be on something here, and it works out for the first. Amanek takes down Kicker. They have no utility on the CT side. They're going to have to swing towards long and hope for the best of the timing. Oh, why is he challenging? Well, that's why. Sanji with the double kill on the Krieg. 4 kills in total.
Standoff between Jax and Sanji. Sanji's 1 for 0 in this head-to-head, as it were. But same execute and same finish. They are just going to be swarming into the A site. Kenny to play passively here for the retake. Jax is going to claw one back. That's the Sanji duel down. So now they can focus their attention on the retake from long.
Hunter ready and waiting to strike, and the grenade starting to land now. It's talked about as the strongest asset of the CT defense at this point. Will they be able to crack through? And so much damage inflicted, and here comes the final commitment now.
James coming round for the flank. Kenny was ready for it. That could have been a very instrumental death. And now another Adren Buster. They're quaking in their boots, but where's the bloody time? They're running out of it. They're already on the site. I don't know if they've even got enough time. G2 will let the round slip away. Good damage, though. But still, VP3. We've seen G2's T side look very promising on Dust 2 in the past. Nexa has some great calls up his sleeve, and James Oh, he
Twice.
just steals the advantage. It looks like Amanek's going to steal that right back. He'll catch Kicker on his long adventures. Oh, no. Oh, James nearly got punished for that one, but he lives to fight another day.
Need to aggress through this long position, catching Sanji.
Oh, the smoke as well for the fadeaway. Wait for his teammates.
One kill, stay alive, wait for your team. Well, it's going to be hard to wait because that incendiary is far too late, and now a collateral. Whoa, 2 enemies, 1 bullet, and that could very well be the round. Buster set up to clutch as he did eliminate the only B defender. He's going to be giving it a good go, but Kenny, just 2 kills. A lot to Amanek's double as well. The orbs do connect on both extremities of the map.
Well, this Krieg shot is as well. You can see that lined up to perfection there. A 2 versus 1. Buster, we said he had to be the star of this team. What has he got for us now? Waiting behind the big box here. There's not too much utility on the CT side. They can smoke towards tunnels, but they've actually made their way through. Nexa with a compelling shot there. The nice spray down will confirm the round as they tie things up at 4-4.
I'm not sure if Nex is ready and aware of this.
Yeah, Jax has got the info, and Jax is going to try and get away. Flash off, needs to take this fight. Kicker doesn't connect a single bullet, interestingly enough. Not onto Jax, that was. Nexa, however, did catch a face full of lead. And here they go. 2 from Kenny. And then just as you look one way, just as your attention's drawn one way, they arrive from CT as well. And Adren does fall initially. James staring at the floor. It'll be an easy collection for Jax, and he won't necessarily find the last. It's on to Buster, who does have the short spot. It's a short plant, and they do have a smoke for it. Kenny will behead him, and that's just in the nick of time, because 5 on the board for G2.
They fall back towards middle, so could smoke towards the CT spawn twice. 1 on top of the box, 1 on the actual floor itself, and they both come. Incendiary in response, though, thrown by Hunter. Probably a little bit late for it now, but just going to drop at the door instead to deny access and make sure he can just reposition and focus towards the window, but he doesn't look at it.
Sanji, he's done it again. Buster missing 2 crucial shots, puts a lot of pressure on Amanek as they close the gap. He even hits one!
Bomb goes down, he's bought some time in the back as well. This is one of those rounds you think, okay, we're going to save, but the fact he got the bomb down towards the platform has enabled them access, and the corpse at the platform still. Kicker will be using it effectively.
Yeah, James from tunnels, though, they're both looking at him. This is James' chance. He has to be clean. He gets the first. How is he not dead yet? Jax, are you cool?
Jax.
Are you cool? Oh, lordy.
I wonder if they're going to aggress here with the 3 men on catwalk. They have gone for a 4-man A-lane once again. The flashes come over. Nexa this time shuts it all down.
Shut down by Hunter as well.
Thanks.
Just in the worst way possible. Krieg, though, this is a lovely position. You don't see it too often there on the platform. You can see it's got a nice shadow there.
Smokes. Flash and response. 17 seconds. Any time they can buy. Hunter, excuse me, Buster through the smoke gets caught. Kenny's the one to do it, and James is going to have to go for the plant here. He's just going to be punching in the digits, and yeah, that's an 8-7 half. G2 will take the lead.
Chances thwarted. They are going to have Hunter challenge towards short. No instant USB headshot from Adren. And there's going to be a lot of pressure towards long as well with it. Sanji with the first, Hunter with the second. And still, it's a 4-on-4 as he recovers the USP and starts making his way up. He hits a lot of impressive shots, as you can see. Very precise, this kid.
Hunter now, well, he has this USP to defend a crossfire with Mr. Kenny in the site.
Jump
this
shot.
one should be locked up in the setup we have right now from G2. It's looking good.
How did Buster find that? Goose just had a little look. It was Hunter. But, oh, Buster. Buster's having a bit of a mad one. Pushing in now. Kick it to Kenny's Glock. And he's trying for the burst fire. He can't quite work out which one he prefers. Amanek will be the one to put the final bullet in his skull.
It does beg the question, why is he not saving
enough
his money
for an
himself? Why does he get to have a deacon? Well, maybe that's why. Opening kill towards Jax. He'll open things up, make his way back towards A.
I don't think they're Trade will come in. Amanek does a great job there, but I'm not sure if he's going to expect too much in the corner.
Amanek. He's caught Sanji, and now James got his back turned. He's keeping him distracted. James gets the frag. They need to trade, and Hunter's missed his shots. James gets the 3 and the 4 you were looking for.
Oh,
Smoke out for a drain. You want to put that away? That's too late. They're already through.
Yeah, if anything, you're making the retake more difficult. Adren does have the support of Sanji with the FAMAS on long. He'll be peppering away at them. The bomb has yet to go down, but this control on the site is theirs. Jax will relieve some pressure. There's more where it came from. Adren was the one to be spotted out. Amanek's caught Buster in rotation, but Adren still has this element of surprise. I think he gets 2 here. There's no way
No way Hunter's going to get that frag beat and tidy. He is under a lot of scrutiny. It's Sanji's FAMAS that's desperately trying to find the frag, but now it's only Sanji's FAMAS.
Yes, against the MAC-10s. James heroics all in vain, I'm afraid. Sanji will be flushed out. He'll get a kill, but surely not the second, and Hunter will finish things off there and confirm the clean sweep.
Forrester and Sviat.
That's what I'm thinking.
I like it. Sviat's an in-game leader as well.
Inevitable demise here. In the tunnels, Amanek will get a double kill. You hate to see that.
Yeah, beautiful observing as well. Just taking that X-ray off so we too can have the appreciation for the reaction speed of Amanek there. Great work from Bastion.
It really does look like G2 have been woken up from that OG loss. Now, we're not taking anything away from OG. Well, Sanji,
Here we go.
who's hoping for
We're
a
off.
mistake. Boost looks like maybe they want to opt for the same thing. Jackson up close. Pearl's going to be fast. They busted through the smoke.
Oh my
And
goodness.
the FAMAS might be in trouble here. Jax will find the first headshot. James with the MP9. Oh, it's not going to be working out
Anyone
too well
else?
for him. Yeah, I think there might be. Sanji, do you want a taste? Well, you've got one. It's just
Oh
going to be
my
a clean
goodness.
sweep here, as we do have a 16-8 scoreline. G2 have absolutely dominated Virtus.Pro over 2 maps here, and they're going to have to go back to the drawing board and accept the fact they won't be going any further in EPL.
I'll
now.
tell you what, do you know what could be the final nail in this VP coffin? Tai Lu is coming up April 3rd.